Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I would like to give all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash. Hey, much respect and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Hey, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. May you men, women, and children that's sincere in the faith be protected too. Okay, coming to you guys with another one in the spirit, early rising. Israel, it's almost that time. I know we tired, we worn out, but hey, we have a true living power. You know, the power of this earth and this heavens that created all of this living, everything that just living, just control every situation, that heal situations, that wound situations. Like, we have that power on our side, Israel. Okay, and it's time to go home. I'm ready to go home. I know y'all ready to go home. And like I say, but how we gonna go home? Like, what's the what is true salvation? You know, what do we need to be saved from, and how we going to get saved? So like you just gotta, but we need to know how we're going to get saved, and we need to know what is salvation and who salvation belongs to. So we're going to knock those little 1, 2, 3s out right quick. And we're going to go in my first scripture, which is Zechariah chapter 5. The whole chapter is the whole book is on fire. All of it. But I'm starting off with Zechariah 5 right now. And it's going into as you can see, the title is The Flying Scroll. Okay. And we're going to read these first couple verses, then I'm going to go look up what is the flying scroll. Zechariah 5, chapter 1. Then I turned and lift up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. So Zechariah looked up and turned. He seen something. He seen something flying. And what he seen? He seen a flying roll. In verse 2 it said, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And Zechariah answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. And the word breadth just means width. Okay. All right. Then it said, verse 3, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Not half, not part, the whole earth. So meaning these flying scrolls are around the whole earth. Okay. And it says, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith Yahweh of hosts, and shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. Okay? Now, we just read the first 4 verses. What we done learned so far, Israel. Okay? Zechariah seen a flying scroll flying through the air. Okay? And he said, Zechariah said, it's big. It's long. It's thick as hell. It's thick. You know. But let's go to Google. A flying roll. I just type in flying roll, right? As you can see, Bible visuals. You know what I'm saying? You see it got a UFO right there. Okay. But we're just gonna type it in like this. Flying roll meaning it says, okay, this is Zechariah's vision. He's seen the flying roll, but the flying roll, the flying scroll was the curse that went out over the face of the land. The scroll relayed the sanctifying message that the wicked would be driven out. Yahweh was going to deal with their sin. Yahweh would not allow his people to embrace a relationship with himself while continuing to hold on to sin. So, you're going to fall at times. You're going to do things that you know that's off. But that's why, the Lord looking at is you going to continue to be like this and you just saying, forget, the Lord. Okay? And we all victim of that. I know I am. And you got to pray to remove that spirit. You got to, get rid of it, because that old sin try to, that old man try to come in, but you got to rebuke. You got to rebuke. So like you got to rebuke and you got to constantly fight. I ain't talking about knocking somebody out. I'm talking about you got to constantly fight. Okay? But that flying scroll is the so-called UFOs. That's the so-called chariots, and that's how we're going to get delivered. Okay? That's how we're going to get delivered. The Lord said, look up. The Lord said, look up, for your salvation draws nigh. Okay? And that's what we doing. We looking up. We ain't looking down. We got to look up. Okay? Because you looking down, you ain't going to be able to see nothing. You ain't going to be able to, you can't watch while you looking down. You cannot watch while you looking down. Okay? This is Isaiah, the precept, Isaiah 26:20. It said, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. And what does it mean when it say hide thyself and when it say enter into thy chambers? Those chambers are the so-called chariots. Okay? Because that's the only way you enter up into the, while all this destruction going on, like, the Lord gonna protect his elect. He's gonna protect the one that's called on his name. He's gonna protect the one that's sincere. He's gonna protect the ones that's not forsaking the law. Okay? And we gonna need help in these times. And the only help we gonna have is Yahweh Shemashah and them angels. Point blank. Okay? So as you can see, it says, come, my people, enter into thy chamber and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Okay? So this showing you that we going home, we're going to be protected by the so-called angels that's driving these chariots, that's driving these UFOs out here, And I got a video I want to pull up going into, what I'm going to. I ain't got that much battery, but hold on, just real quick one to Esau know that he at the end. Okay. Look at this. Like, these are the Rockefellers. These folks know.
Here is how to be a video gamer forever in less than 60 seconds. Now hear me out. If you're anything like me, then you love games.
Look at this. Look at this, Israel.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, get recognized as genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
Okay. We're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go to it. We're gonna go to it. Hold up. What is it? What is it? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. No. It's Ezekiel. Ezekiel. It's Ezekiel, not Zechariah. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's Israel. That's the sincere. That's the first fruits. Those are the ones that's, sincerely doing the best that they can while in captivity, while these chains are still upon us. The Lord said we're going to wake back up and we're going to realize, we're going to come back and call on the name. We're going to come back and we're going to, fulfill those lots that we once was in. Okay, and this what we're doing. Okay. And reading on, it says, verse 5, and to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. That word smite means kill, slay. Okay. Let not your eye spare, neither have pity, like show no mercy. The Lord said, hey, it don't matter what, it don't matter who, it don't matter how, it don't matter nothing. It's going down. That's how the Lord coming through on this script. What that man just said on that video, what?
This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
This is the end. Esau, they know. He just said this is biblical. It's coming from the Bible. Everybody is about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child. And what does Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 6 says, Israel? It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids, little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Rock it down. All right. Shalaki. But as you can see, I'm going to read NLT. It said, verse 6, Ezekiel 9:6, kill them all, old and young, girls and women, and little children. But do not touch anyone with their mark. Begin right here at the temple. So they began by killing the 70 leaders. Okay. And as you can see, everybody's finna be extinct. And long if you ain't call on their name, you don't got that mark, that mark of protection. Hey, that curse that go up over the whole earth, that flying scroll, hey, it's coming for you. You hear me? That fire coming for you. And brothers having dreams, we here. And we just gotta hold on. And we finna, man, the Lord finna show out and stunt, finna step out like like he ain't never stepped out before. And boy, oh, it's gonna be fearful, but at the same time beautiful. Cause I pray and hope that me and mines be part of that election, and you, sincere Akim and Aqua, that's truly listening, that's going by this fight day by day through the spirit to the best of y'all can. I pray that y'all have that mark of protection too. Okay, so as you can see, salvation belongs unto the ones that sign and crying. Okay, and how we gonna get saved? That flying scroll that Ezekiel that Zechariah seen. That's what we got to enter into when all this trouble going on. Like, they're gonna protect us, they're gonna help us. So with that, I pray that hope that you guys was truly edified through the spirit. All right. So hey, hold on, Israel. We're almost there. Just gotta keep going. We gotta keep fighting, and may the blessing of election be upon you guys. Hey, just keep enduring. We almost here. Just gotta stay tuned in. Gotta stay, with the Bible. Stay with the prophecies. So I pray and hope that this was edifying to the spirit. So with that being said, I give all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakaha Kodash. Hey, much respect and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well. Hey, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you men, women, and children. With that, I would like to say, Shalom.